Yeah, this situation is less than ideal. Like, I probably wouldn't have gotten Sheaf Master even, potentially, if I wasn't in this situation. Might have gone straight into Shade buffs or Warlock buffs or something like that to try to prep for a more late-tier army. And then also, like, Sisters of Slaughter and that kind of thing. Still not putting more than 2 points into... I'm still not putting more than 2 points into the line breaker, though. Like, I'm not... For 2 more points, even though 2 more points is pretty decent, I don't think it's worth the extra for that.
Absurd.
Absurd. Alright.
Impossible.
Impossible. I guess I could just... How much is this going to cost me? 73 gold? Sure. Just get some levels.
They have their uses.
Assaulting them right now really wouldn't do me too much good because obviously they're just going to heal most of it off anyways.
What?
I mean, honestly, is there anything here that's not good? This, maybe? Grotesque Sacrifices, I guess, is not all that good. I think it's the only one I would consider that I would probably just go, about. To be honest, all the rest of these are really nice. I mean, local region buffs are not great, to be sure, but like, still, -10 leadership wherever your army goes is pretty darn decent. Like, if you every single fat person you engage has -10 leadership, that's pretty solid. Because that basically defeats the enemy's, like, bonuses that they get for being on the harder difficulty level. And then some. Which is pretty dope. Alright. We're gonna have a rebellion form back here. Let's scooch up to, like... here, I guess? Drop an ambush stance for a moment. See if he loops around to Silder Tor, then we might be able to drop down on him. Yeah. If he doesn't, we'll just double back and kill the rebellion. Which has actually given us a decent amount of slaves. We've gotten about 400 slaves off rebellion so far.
Never.
Rebellion! Which is nice, but I never go out of my way to get it. Get a good amount of gear as it is. Get great shit from Loyalty Dilemmas too. I can have it, but I don't consider it worth my points. It depends. Sometimes it doesn't even seem to, like, help you because your die rolls are terrible even with it. Which sucks, obviously. Which isn't the fault of the ability, it's just the fault of bad dice. Hey, he took Silver Tor. Alright, well, we can go down there and smack, then. If we're in range. I think we're in movement range to smack. Oh yeah, that's right. I keep forgetting that you can search ruins with agents now. which is a fantastic change. I just forget to use it constantly because I've played so much of this game where you can't do that. And before Masamune joins the war, right? At least he only has 2 settlements, so if he does join the war... Oh my gosh, excuse me. If he does join the war, he's not very strong. I mean, he's as strong as a computer with 2 settlements, but still. Could be a lot worse.
We hide.
Oh, good. That's what I needed. -10 growth. Thanks, game. And the RNG continues. There. Screw that person.
This one is capable enough.
Ooh, I think I can just...
Such
I can
delight.
just get there. Let's
Destroy
go!
them all.
Hello, Sildrator.
To arms, Druki.
I'm gonna do this personally. At least I have my horse. Look at my horse. My horse is amazing. Yikes. Freaking winds of magic around this area are terrible as well. Oh my gosh. Oh my Lanta.
Bleak swords! Nagarathi! The merciless host! Dark shards!
Dark shards.
Merciless warriors! Eager for battle! Dark elves! We are
Alright.
Dark shards!
Marathi.
Let's do it. Yeah, he dies a lot. Masamune, professional dyer. To be fair, that's what happens to the human player a lot, too. If you don't, like, get a proper start as Maz, the Skeggy just kill you.
Dread spears! Understood! Battle ready! On to slaughter! Cold-blooded
So it's a fairly
killers.
accurate depiction of what goes on in a normal Masamune campaign.
Vengeance awaits.
Master Mundi. What do you guys have played as Masamune this patch? I can tell you Skeggy is an absolute pain. He has, like, the worst Warhammer 2 start. That was true before this patch. Skeggy are a huge pain in the ass. That's been true since they put the
Dark elves!
Norska patch back in, actually.
By your command. As you say. Following orders.
Shadowy Overseer.
Shadowy Overseer.
Going now. Heed me, dog.
Go. Already the frickin' range increase on these bad boys.
Dark shards. Orders understood. Battle calls.
Out one's doom. Forward.
Because of Jeebus. There we go.
Dark shards. The merciless host. Without question.
That 125 is really painful.
Marathi.
When your opponent has 180. Yes. Charge directly into the spears. Good job. Well done.
Dark shards.
Just gonna let him ram his head into the spears, I guess.
Marathi. Vengeance and fury.
Dread spears. Orders understood. Attack. My cane.
Marathi.
Hey, lady.
Going at once. Fury of Nagaroth.
Run over here real quick.
Dark shards. Dealers in death. Blood for Cain.
Marathi.
Come back around.
At my command.
Is that Cav not actually routed? Oh, it's sort of routed. It's in a semi-routed state. Just fucking club her right over. Hi. SWAT.
Behold my fury. Indeed, by my hand. Marathi
I'll
move.
just be over here if you need me.
For vengeance.
Understood. Onward.
Destroy everything.
How many kills has she gotten? 40? Jeez Louise. The ballistic type nature of the frickin' princesses is just so ridiculously strong. I think they need to increase his starting temple guard to 4 units instead of 1. Like Alberic's 4 knights. I mean, that would certainly help him, to be sure. Because really, like, the biggest problem is dealing with the frickin' Marauder champions. Because once those Marauder champions start berserking, like, you can't kill them fast enough, really. Because you don't have the spell power to really do it properly at that point in the game.
Beautiful, deadly, victorious. Claim this place.
Okay.
Hag sorceress of Grond.
The question is, campaign movement plus 5%, all characters faction-wide is very good, because movement is fantastic. This is decent. I wouldn't be using it for the shades, though. I'd be using it for the Doomfire Warlocks. And this is good, obviously, because the negative 10 leadership is pretty damn strong. Punishment rate 10% is nice. Ward save is nice. Experience gain is nice. This I don't really care about at all. And upkeep reduction is quite good in this particular situation. So I might just go Tenacious for the upkeep reduction. Yeah, I mean, normally it's not that big of a deal. Like, if you get a decent start, you don't need the negative 30%. Like, it's not required. So you could pick other things and be fine. But in this particular situation, it's quite good. Alright.
I am the first sorceress.
Okay. Now we gotta go back and deal with Lothar. Uncle Lothar wants you. Yeah, I definitely agree. Mazda Monday needs some help. So, rough start, to be sure. Not impossible, just you kind of need to make things kind of have to go your way. It's almost like starting Skarsnik, where like you have to get a set of moves to work properly, and then you're fine. I hope they don't spawn Chosen because you're building a barracks. Yeah, me too. I mean, it's a level 2 barracks, not a level 3 barracks, but you never know. Oh yeah, ice trolls as well. He got hosed after turn 10? Alright. Ah, yes. That. Yeah. Needless to say, I need to get up there quickly, though, before that army becomes something I can't handle anymore. I do at least have armor-piercing crossbows, so if worst comes to worst, hopefully my spearmen can hold the line long enough for my armor-piercing crossbows to do their work against the potential Chaos Warriors. I wouldn't be surprised if they start spawning Chaos Warriors, to be honest.
What?
Can't get there this turn.
I watch from the shadows.
What do they got? trolls, hell cannon, marauders. All right. That'll finish next turn, and that'll give us another 200 gold, so we'll be good. Hard dodge Chaos Knights and Chosen spawns. I already had a Chaos Knight spawn I had to fight off, so... It actually destroyed the ancient city of Quintex. We almost won, though. It was really close. It was a full stack of Chaos with Chaos Knights, and we managed to almost win using Tier 1 units that we only had like 13 of or something. It was very close. Like, the enemy morale was all breaking, or coming close to breaking, but they took the control point, so we ran out of time. We might have been able to win if time wasn't a factor. Also, we ran out of crossbow bolts, which is also an issue. It was that close. But I'd rather not have to fight fights like that. Oh, and now they've declared peace again with the Blue Vipers. She keeps going back and forth. Yeah, there were three. I think there were 3 knight cards in that battle, and three chaos trolls and a hell cannon. No chosen though. If there was chosen, we would have just been like straight dead like immediately. Alright, Rebellion. If they run up there and siege Quintex, then at least we'll be able to... Well, if they siege Quintex, we won't be able to finish the building. That will give us the cash. But we also will get the garrison army as well, which gives us a bunch of extra troopies to work with. We need to get our freaking public order sorted out. Wow, the Skeggy are strong. Just try not to get into a fight with them, I guess. He has a stack of Chaos Knights, it looks like. Alright, that's fine. We can handle that. Plus, he's sieging the city, so... Oh, did the building actually finish? No, it didn't. Okay.
We will hold them off.
Oh, he stopped raiding me. Okay, that'll do it. Like, how am I getting cash? Yes. Can't quite get there, but we can reinforce.
With bitter ambition.
By Cain! Pile the bodies high.
Black Ark Corsairs in the city. And a Death Hag as well.
Death and carnage
go.
await.
Alright, so my main army will be coming on from behind him as well, which means we should be able to press that Hell Cannon very quickly. Take that out.
Dread spears.
What is the range on the Hell Cannon? Really, really far. Could start up over here, I guess. Like to at least make it move a little bit if it's going to start shooting me.
Dread spears. The merciless hosts, dark elves.
Death Hag!
All right.
As you say.
Right forward to there.
Question. It is done. Eager for battle. Dread spears. As you say. We understand. Going.
Let's go.
We understand. Onwards to murder.
Marathi, for vengeance, indeed.
Indeed.
Rookie. We are ready. Advance, Druki!
Alright, guys. Let's try to stack up too hard here.
Marathi move. I move.
If they leave that hell cannon behind, we could definitely just smack it with Marathi real quick as well.
Come with me.
Ow.
Forward. Behold my fury.
Oh, shot a tree.
Marathi.
Hang on, we gotta get around behind here
What's going?
so we can land on it.
Vengeance
proper.
awaits.
Just miscast. There we go. Want to get in the backside so we can actually hit the crew of the hell cannon.
It is done.
On the move. At once. Indeed.
Try to disengage
Forward.
here.
Nagaroth.
How we doing over here? Alright, the enemy's rolling up on us.
Murder awaits. Dark shards. Slay them.
Focus
We
these
are
trolls if
ready
we
to
can.
kill everything. Dark shards. By your command. Dread spears.
Get on top of that hell cannon again.
Nagarothi.
Let's keep pushing you guys forward.
Battle balls.
Don't need everybody to stand here and engage. Have you guys just engage these
Death.
knights real quick.
Destroy.
Marathi. Fury, come forth.
Roll you guys in here.
Pull back.
Soul blight this whole mess. See if I can blow myself up again. Hey, I managed not to blow myself up. Good job, me.
The merciless host. Death is coming.
Chaos Knights are just getting completely and totally shreked.
Eager for battle. Dread spears. Suffering for all.
My line is not doing too well over here.
Dark elves. Advancing. Murder awaits. On to slaughter. Slash. Kill.
Darkness comes.
By Drakira. Kill everything.
Let's hit that stuff up.
Marathi. Vengeance and
Overall, we're
fury.
hitting them pretty hard, though.
Orders understood.
Dogs come around.
Dealers in death. Dark shards. With pleasure. No mercy. Onward. By Drakira. My blade.
Back over here.
End them.
There we go. There's Murderous popping off as well.
Druki. Battle ready. Dark shards. Merciless warriors.
Let's finish those freaking trolls off if we can.
Dread spears.
Pull you guys back in.
Corsairs.
Those dogs got chased off. Yeah, they did.
Merciless warriors.
Those guys are dying. Good.
Death is
There we go.
eager for battle. Dark elves. Battle ready. Carnage awaits. Following orders. Dread spears.
Guys almost made it over there. I don't want him to actually die. I want to keep him low. Hey, Beb. Enemy knight stack is really low as well, but not dead. Oh, unfortunately. Chaos Rebel Uprising. Chaos Knight's got an okay amount of kills, but then summarily got deleted by crossbows.
My glorious victory. Release the weaklings.
Take 1,000 gold, I think. Ooh, Luckstone. Nice.
I am Marathi.
I'll take it.
Bewitching fury.
I can't quite get there. Soda Tor. Alright. Next turn we'll have Marching to War, which give our Dread Spears, Dark Shards, Bleak Swords, and Black Arc Corsairs another 10% speed, which that'll be nice. Hang on, what is this middle shit again? Corsairs. Oh yeah, this is like all Corsairs. And Harpies. Ah yeah, that shit. Let's run up there and assault
They
him.
have their uses.
Beat him up a little bit more. Sure. Increased slave income.
Know
Sounds
me
good.
and despair.
Blood.
Fear the dark.
Alright. Ah, goodness gracious.
I grow impatient of these constant
Nope, here we go.
interruptions.
Yep, there it is. Here we go. Run my agent down there and start haranguing those dudes. Again, he only has 2 settlements, so we could potentially end this war relatively quickly, but also we have all this other crap we're having to deal with, which is a problem. And his jungles are also, orange? Yep. Which is not the best. To be sure. And before another freaking giant army of the Nagarathe come like walking into my territory. Hi, oh, hi there. Shit. I just started building Sildator up too. God damn it. God damn it. Damn it, Bobby. It's a nice skull out here too. Boost 3 inches to the right. Okay. Now that we're in a better spot. What faction are you? I don't know what there really is, but this game looks so much fun. Only wish I could have the up-to-date gaming PC. Ah, yes. That is one issue with Total War games, is they're fairly heavy on the resources side of things. We're playing Morathi. She's a Dark Elf faction. The Hydra is a real legendary lord. Unfortunately, the Hydra is dead.
Mother of the... Revenge awaits.
Decided to die.
Ambition rises.
There we go. Get rid of that guy.
Hag sorceress.
What happened to it? Got hit by 2... Yeah, there we go. Got hit by 2 armies from Nagarathe. We beat the first one, but the second one killed us, unfortunately.
The people are displeased.
Jeez Louise, this public order.
I am Morathi.
You think there's a mod for this game to make it Lord of the Rings? I don't believe so. So would you play it? I mean, if it was a good mod, yeah, probably. The thing is, you can't mod the map at all. Like, the map is static, so, like, you can't change any of this crap. Which makes it not the best for, like, trying to mold it to a Lord of the Rings experience, because clearly Middle-earth looks different than the Warhammer world, so... There's a pretty good mod for, or at least there was, I'm not sure if it's still around, I think it is, for Lord of the Rings for Total War Medieval 2, exploit feuds, I guess. I gotcha, I gotcha.
There is growing unrest.
Alright, how many turns for Rebellion? 3 turns for Rebellion.
I watch from the shadows.
Now we gotta shift down here because we're about to lose this city to these guys coming up. Is the map fairly huge, or is it a different map for different factions? The map is fairly huge, so this is pulled all the way back. This is what we're looking at. Pretty darn decent size overall. It's like several hundred settlements. Forget the exact number. This is the Mortal Empires map as well, which is the combined map between Warhammer 1 and Warhammer 2. But the Vortex map, which is just the Warhammer 2 map, is also freaking gigantic. So even the quote-unquote smaller map is still huge. Should cancel that building, probably. Oh gosh, let's see what he has here. It's actually not too bad, honestly. Bastodons will be a little bit of a problem, but we have armor piercing, so that's fine. Chameleon skinks we can deal with because we shoot him in the face. Saurus warriors will be a little bit annoying, but not the end of the world. Obviously, we're going to lose this settlement. I'm just talking about like my main army coming in and dealing with this. Just let that one go. Can't do anything with that. Oh, is he not going to take it? He's going to burn it to the ground? What a dick. How long have I been on this campaign? Let's see, about 6 hours? A little bit less, 5 hours-ish. Not tonight, between last night and tonight. So far tonight, it's been about an hour or so. An hour 40, something along those lines. Hey. Hello, random high elves. How are you? Rawr. Yes, rawr to you too. I've been curious about you. I see you stream all night, unless it is night for you. It is indeed night for me. I'm a night owl, so yes. I usually stream between the hours of, for my time, which is U.S. Central, between the hours of 10:30 p.m. and about 6 a.m. or 7 a.m. depending. What work do I do other than stream? I am a security guard, and I'm also a National Guardsman.
Impossible.
Oh, let's see if we can assault here. Hey, success. Nice.
This one is capable enough.
And how's life? Alright for the most part. I mean, probably really shouldn't complain too much. So, National Guard is only once a month, unless there's extra duties you have to perform. But I just came back from going to a school for frickin' a military school for like 3 months recently.
Speak.
That assault was freaking terrible, actually. Yikes.
Never. Morathi.
So sometimes it takes more time, or more of your time, than just once a month. But so National Guard is sort of like reserves, but it's not exactly the same as the reserves. The Army Reserves and the National Guard are two separate entities. The Army Reserves are still funded by the federal government, whereas the National Guard is funded by the state. unless you're activated, in which case then you're funded by the federal government. ALC? Unfortunately, no. ALC should be this upcoming year. It was going to be ALC, but this school, like, was more important, honestly, because it is drill sergeant school. So I decided to get that done before doing ALC.
My rage.
Well, let's see if we can take these guys on, I guess. Should be able to. This could be kind of rough.
Kill them. All of them.
It's interesting. So being in a military school, camp, teaching, etc., does it change your perspective on the world? Like, are you more informed than a regular citizen? On some things, yes. Depends on what what your security clearance is. But it does change your perception on a lot of just day-to-day stuff as well. I mean, like how you view, like even just how you view your job and things like that. The military does change you, for certain. Drill sergeant school, you have to go to a school to be a prick. Hey. Being a drill sergeant is not about being a prick. Being a drill sergeant is about teaching people things. And sometimes those people need to get yelled at so they freaking, like, get it through their damn skull. What you're trying to tell them. It's like having... It's sort of like having children, you know? Sometimes there's nothing you can do besides just be like, what the crap is wrong with you?
Dark shards. Druki.
First sorceress.
Changes how you view justice, two different systems. True, yeah. There's that too. What kind of change, like desensitization? Sorry, I can't spell the word. Well, it depends on what you mean by that. Like, obviously,
At once.
you have to learn how to handle really, really stressful situations a lot with a much cooler head and with usually a lot less sleep than you would like. You need drill sergeant to recruit for promotion in the regular army. Do you still need National Guard? Drill sergeant, yeses, occasionally. So you don't, in the National Guard, you don't need to have either of those to get promoted past E6, which is like pretty much what it is for. I mean, technically in the regular army, you don't need it to go past E6, but pretty much nobody will will give you the promotion if you don't have it to get to E7, either recruiter or drill sergeant. Goon plays 5 video games, of course. He's desensitized. Ah, yes. Of course.
Marathi.
Oh, yeah.
I move.
The
At once.
National Guard has its own, or has a
Marathi moves.
a
Forward.
core of drill sergeants as well.
Dark shards.
So just like the reserve does, too.
Eager for battle. Orders understood. Orders understood.
Let's focus these assholes down, shall we?
Warriors.
Destroy everything. Peacemaker.
Yeah, let's hit those cohorts real quick, shall we?
Nagarothi, as you say.
Should get these guys on pole position here.
Matriarch. A dark harbinger.
Throw that down here.
At my command. Destroy. Going.
Where did his leader go? Oh, his leader's over here. Let's go charge his leader real quick. Oh my gosh, they're going like all the way around.
Dark shards. Eager for battle. For the king.
Is National Guard just naval? No, National Guard is Air Force. I think there's a naval component. I actually don't know about that.
Feel my fury.
I don't remember. But it's Air Force Army.
Feel my
Then there, I think there's reserve for the Navy as well, but I'm not exactly positive.
Nagarothi. We are ready.
There's not a National Guard for all of the naval for every state, though, because some states are landlocked, so you can't really have a naval reserve for a place that doesn't have a freaking place to get to the water.
Vengeance.
Eager for battle. We are ready. Bleak swords. Orders understood. By Drakira. Dread spears. Bloody
Alright,
murder.
we're winning pretty handily on the right-hand side.
In death. Dark shards.
Left-hand side's getting a little bit scuffed, though.
Carnage awaits.
You guys finish that guy off.
Marathi. Fury, come forth.
Go.
Glorious Dark Elves. Advancing. Destroy. Dark Elves.
Back you guys up.
Going. Massacre them.
You guys up.
Awaits. The merciless
Almost got these guys over here. Oh my gosh.
mercy.
Come with me. Indeed.
Marathi apparently stopped attacking those guys over here. Is just floating, getting shot.
In Malekith's
Okay,
name.
let's go over here.
At once.
That's not good.
Dark shards. Dealers in death. Taruki.
That sucks.
Slay them.
I thought she was attacking somebody because her banner was sitting like over the top of an enemy unit, but apparently not.
By Drakira.
Rip.
Destroy.
Mother of the Taruki.
Dark shards. At once. Dread spears. Dark shards. The merciless host. Die with
Less than
them.
ideal, to be sure.
Bleak swords. Murder awaits.
Let's see if we can finish some of these guys off.
Ready. By Cain. Battle
If I can take his
ready.
leader out, that'd be pretty important too. His leader's very low.
Moving out. On to slaughter. Dread spears.
Keep Marathi out of it, considering she's at 200
Dark shards.
hit points at the moment.
No survivors.
There we go.
Dread spears.
And his leader just died.
Dark shards. Terror and death. Die, weakling. Onwards to murder. Bleak swords.
These guys are all ranged, so I can't really do too much against them, to be honest. Alright, looks like his entire line is retreating, though. You think Total War could make a modern game? Tanks, helis, naval, all of it? It'd be rough. It's possible, but it would be kind of divorced from reality, I would think.
Dread spears. Going.
Like, I think some of the highest tech level that they might be able to go is potentially World War I.
Marathi. Vengeance awaits. Managarov.
But, like, Victorian era for sure they could do. Like, up to World War I, maybe? Which would be pretty cool if they did that. But, like, full-on modern, I think that the system doesn't really work very well for that, considering just the way everything functions on battle maps and stuff. But I would say Victorian era up through, like, the end of World War I would be pretty cool. Or up through the beginning of World War I. I mean, maybe through the end of World War I. You might be able to pull that off, too. I don't know. Well, the front line did their job. See, like, my crossbows took barely any damage at all. The front line got its ass beat, but the crossbows are pretty much all fine.
The hag sorceress ascends.
Screw you,
Plot
buddy.
to enact.
Ooh, Banner of Eternal Flame. That is really nice.
Hag sorceress of Grond.
Conditions acceptable.
Yes.
Do I have any movement left? I do not.
Bewitching fury.
Jeebus. Alright. Oh, I have enough movement to colonize this, potentially. Hang on. Do nothing.
Is it time?
How badly would I be screwed if I did that? Because I would heal up more. Or I'd heal up, like, at all, honestly, obviously.
For glory.
But try it. It's pretty rough. It's pretty rough. Brings all these guys down to freaking 17. Yikes.
Impossible. Enchanting beauty.
That took a lot out of those dudes. It took more out of those dudes than I expected it to. How many guys we got? 17, 13, 8. If we group those guys together. Group these guys together. It's mostly just chameleon skinks at this point. Alright, well, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Could be bad. Yeah, Shogun 2 did the Gunpowder Rage pretty darn well. She could find a comfortable pair of... Oh, here he comes, yep. She could find a comfortable pair of headphones. I have the lightest ones I can get still, but it hurts my ears. Yeah, headphones are always kind of rough. I mean, these ones are fairly decent, but these are expensive as crap also. And they're comfortable for me, but that doesn't mean they'd be comfortable for you either. So, I don't know. I like that these ones are deep enough that my ears don't touch the inside. Like a lot of headsets, like the edges of your ears like touch the inside of the headphone, and that gets really annoying after time. But these ones they're big enough that your ears are just kind of like sitting inside of it, and it's just pushing on the sides of your head then. Need headphones for Vermintide 2 so I can hear ratlings coming up behind me. I love Total War Shogun 2. Hope they make a third. Yeah. Follow both Shogun 2, just the normal one, and Fall of the Samurai are both absolutely amazing. Although they could definitely use a little bit of AI evening out on harder difficulties, because Shogun 2 on Legendary is like nutty. But Rise of the Samurai is probably one of the worst DLCs that has ever been made for Total War, unfortunately. But 2 out of 3 is not bad. Are the Skeggy at war with me? I didn't know the Skeggy even were at war with me. What the fuck? How the hell did that happen? When the hell did that happen? They must have been invited to war with me by somebody.
Marauders all. Whichever woeful deity protects you.
Invited to war with me by the New World colonies?
Your...
Really? Is that... what? Or could have been somebody just completely random, I guess.
Refused.
Yeah, as a rational, they will find a way to attack no matter what. If it means sending a boat of troops from one end of Japan to the other, they will. Yes. Yeah, the AI in Shogun 2 is just like a murder machine. And also they actually legitimately get free armies. So if the enemy is out of vision, they can pop armies. Like, they don't even have to build them. They just appear out of nowhere and come after you. Whereas at least in later Total Wars, they have to build the army. It might be broken, they might not have to pay any upkeep, but at least they have to take the time to build it. But yeah, you'll have like one side of the world declare war on you and come walking at you. They do that in Attila too. It was annoying fighting Vikings in Africa.
For the Witch King.
What, you weren't aware of the Viking invasion in Africa? You play this desert faction, get away, but no. Right? Shit. Rip. Let's play. Do I have enough guys left to make this fight happen?
Dread spears.
Goodness gracious.
Dark shards.
I wish it had not taken like 3/4 of all of my
Merciless host.
freaking units. That would be something else I would like, is if when you go to colonize, it would tell you how much attrition it was going to cause to your army. Like, if it would say, these units are going to drop to this level if you colonize this place. As opposed to just being like, how many units are we going to take? A lot, yes, but how much is a lot, you know? Random attrition.
Nagarothi. Following orders at once. Dread spears.
Also, I wish there was a freaking option where you could just spend the money and not be attritted.
I move.
Dark elves.
Because you can colonize a place without being attritted if you just have a lord with no troops.
Dark shards. We understand.
But if you have troops, you're forced to take the attrition damage, as opposed to just being like, well, here's 5,000 gold. I don't want to take the attrition damage.
Cold-blooded killers.
I don't know why that's not an option either.
Marathi, come.
Seeing as
with
how it's
me.
clearly an option, it's just not presented to you if you actually have
Cold-blooded killers.
forces. Should work for Total War being an advisor since you're an avid gamer. Well, that doesn't necessarily qualify me to be an advisor, but, you know.
Dread spears. Nagarothi. Without question.
This guy's the banner, I think.
Druki,
Move him towards the middle.
forward.
Marathi.
See if I can blow myself up and die.
At my command.
Hey, so far we haven't blown ourselves up and died.
Vengeance awaits.
Good start, good start.
Indeed.
Eager for battle. To destruction.
Basically, I just have to take this damage because if I run at them, they'll just run away, and I can't catch them because they're too fast.
Marathi.
Dark shards. By your command. It is done. Slash. Kill. Eager for battle.
Biggest thing I worry about is his leader, honestly.
Dread spears. Merciless warriors.
Which I think is
Eager
the,
for battle.
we're gonna dogpile his leader with all of my melee troops.
Dealers in death.
Let's finish taking out this Feral Bastodon.
Dealers in death. Druki.
On the move. Going.
Oh no, I don't want to overcast because I might blow myself up.
Kingmaker.
Forward.
Forward. Going now. Fury, come
You
forward.
guys shoot at that.
Cold-blooded killers.
Shoot at that.
Out once.
Oh, Jeebus.
Marathi
Catch the
moves.
spears.
I
Run.
move. Indeed.
Don't die.
On the move. Vengeance
Please
awaits.
don't die. Ooh, 20
Going
health.
now. Come with me.
Six,
Let
six, six,
hatred
17
fly.
health.
At once. Marathi moves. Forward.
Yikes.
Pull back, as you say.
His leader might be too much for us.
End them. We are ready.
To be honest,
Pull back. Our strength is
it's beginning to look like his leader is too much for us.
missiles.
Yay.
We are ready.
Fantastic.
With pleasure, merciless warriors. Withdraw. Dark
There goes
shards.
Marathi. Rip.
For the king. Dark elves. Carnage
I mean,
awaits.
his leader is pretty slow. We might be able to continue maneuvering on him, but we're also getting, like, fucked on by these
Kill everything.
poison guys,
To
too.
destruction. With pleasure.
Let's try to spread this out.
Druki. Going. At
There's
once.
literally one Saurus warrior left there.
Understood. To destruction. The merciless host. Dark shards. For the king. Druki forward. Murder awaits. Dark elves. We are ready.
Oh,
Carnage
Marathi's
awaits.
rallied again.
suffering for all.
I want to just turn around and kill that guy real fast, please.
Ready. Make them bleed. Kill everything. Advance, Druki. Death. By Drakira.
How far away is she? Oh, nope, she got close and ran away again.
Dark shards.
Well, piss.
Suffering for all. Masterless warriors. Onward. Moving out. Dealers in death.
Yeah.
Dark shards. Advance.
Just not enough guys after that colonization, because it knocked all of my, from full strength, it knocked all of my dark shards down to 17 dudes.
On to slaughter.
Yep. Cool.
Back. Death is coming. Going.
Dumb. Please take a claw, I swear my Jaziles and Rattling Gunners will not attack, and I can't figure out what's going on. They have high ground, but they refuse to shoot. Try toggling fire at will on and off, or are they just like running forward every time you tell them to shoot? Is this Total War your favorite Total War? No, Shogun 2. They just run forward.
Power blooms within me.
At least I'm getting the bloody trait, that's nice.
I watch from the shadows. I will not. Do not order me.
Can't commit suicide here?
Not.
Gotta steal more of my items?
Shall not.
Bich. Alright. Where is my... Where are you? Is this the guy? Strong. I think that's him.
Tyrant of Nagara.
Yeah, this is him.
The garrison is mine. Such slaughter awaits. Dread Lord of the Druki.
Let's give you that. Cool. That works.
Cease your provocations.
No. No. This is just annoying. It's as far less the end than the rest of the ends that were potentially going to happen. Yeah, that sounds like a sightline issue, Storm Chaser. Is it a city fight, or is it a open battlefield fight? Open. Alright, so the only thing I could think of is there's like a small hill or something in the way that if you zoom your camera down all the way to the ground, you might be able to see. Or the enemy is fading in and out of sight, causing pathing issues. Or there's just an invisible thing in the way that is causing issues with line of sight. Because some maps are terrible. Yep, got my Shrieking Blade too. Put them on top of the hill with them running straight at us. Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to see the fight. I can't really tell you from... All I know is that there's sightline issues on some maps. If there's not anything obvious going on, that's what I guess it is. But otherwise, I have no idea. I would try toggling fire at will on and off as well, seeing if that gets them to reacquire target. Goon, do you know coworkers who have LASIK to meet requirements? How is it working for them? I do not, but Bebop had some, or knows some people that has worked fine for them, so far as I'm aware. Just upset because I've done the fight twice and lost my lord because of it. Yeah. I mean, I suppose try putting yourself in a different place on the map and see if you can get it to work.
Vicious Dreadlord, I approve of these dark deeds.
battle is business for this too. But yeah, I don't know anybody in the army.
Adequate. Yes,
That-
adequate.
He's in Air Force, obviously, so it's a little bit different for him, but in some of the job fields.
Mortal.
Freaking fantastic. At least we're getting lots of money. At least we're getting lots of money. Be nice if I could build more than 3 guys at a time. That'd be useful. I could replace my armies in a timely fashion. Oh good, he actually took Sildertor this time. Oh hello, Belkek. Welcome back. Money at the cost of lives, Goon. Think of the looks at that list. The peons and their smudge-faced peon children. Ah, yes. I have certainly won campaigns that have looked worse than this, that's for sure. Harken back to me running around the Norsican wastes with Throg going city to city.
Malevolent
As if I was some freaking horde faction.
Black-hearted Dreadlord.
No.
Oh.
Dreadlord of Nagaroth. We have a deal.
What? You have business before the Black Court?
Indeed.
Let's see.
Bring death, whichever woeful deity protects you. No!
What? I really would like to know why the Skeggy are at war with me, and why they're not at war with Hexadal. Why are they not at war with Hexadal? And why are they at war with me? Because the only other person they're at war with is the fucking New World Colonies, who also is not at war with me, so far as I know. Actually, I can't even see the New World Colonies. So who the hell invited them to the war, and they said yes? That Throg campaign was rough. Yeah, it was. We won.
The Druki are restless.
It just took some creative movement to get it done. I like to know how my loyalty is going down as I am... Leave me alone. How my loyalty is going down as I'm recruiting troops. Like, what the crap, man? I'm literally giving you more power. Ah, I don't trust this person. Hey there. Unfortunately, I have to, like, squint at your name because I'm using dark mode. Let me know if I can read it. But hello. Yeah, between this screen on my left being darker and me using dark mode and your name being black, unfortunately, I cannot read it. So, shadowy figure, hello. Solidaire? Well, welcome. Shadowy figure also works. Fair enough. More rebels. The rebels never end. That's why they're called more rebels. So many factions that need a turn. Yeah, that's one of the biggest problems with this game at this point, is that there's just so many factions that it takes forever for the end turn to roll around. Which is both a good and a bad problem at the same time, because it's a good problem because there's lots of factions, which makes the game cool, but it's a bad thing because it takes forever. Weapon damage, increased assassination chance. Actually, they all increase assassination chance. Discourage for 44 seconds. Bonus versus infantry. Charge bonus cause fear. 40 seconds of 75% weapon damage. Let's go with Manbane. That was a pretty good assault. We might just be able to delete these guys off the back of that. Nope. Can't just delete them, but we should be able to kill them. Let's give it to you guys, I guess. I only recently got this game. It's going to take some getting used to. Yes, it does. It does. Particularly if you haven't played other Total War games in the past. If you've played other Total War games, or other, like, large strategic games, it makes things a little bit easier, but certainly does still take some getting used to. And there are certain factions that are a lot harder than other factions. So there's that as well.
Feared by all.
So you might start up a game and be like, wow, this is really, really hard. But you might just have picked, like, one of the harder factions to play as well. So, this guy's got a double-barrel shotgun as an item. Which I guess works. He shoots 2 crossbow bolts at a time. It's a double-barrel crossbow.
Dread spears.
Dread spears.
Understood. The merciless host. We understand. We understand. By your command. Advancing. Daruki.
Daruki.
Forward.
Guys over here.
Dark shards.
We should put you guys on hold positions so nothing stupid happens. Well, less stupid things happen.
Dreadlord.
So we'll run you out front. I played Medieval 2 a lot, mostly modded, stainless steel, Europa, Bara, Ballroom, etc. But none of the other new Total Wars. Gotcha. Well, at least you have something to jump off of then.
Moving out.
So some of the movements and stuff will be something you've done before, or be at least mildly used to doing.
Merciless warrior.
Plus, the controls for combat have gotten better over the years.
Advance, Druki. Suffering for all. The merciless
Which is also nice, obviously.
to destruction.
Bring you guys up the top of this hill.
Murder awaits. Cold-blooded killers. Advance, Druki. Dark shards.
You guys there. We'll get you guys there.
Onward.
Bring you guys around this
We are
flank a little
ready.
bit.
Blood will flow.
Hey, anyone?
Dread spears.
All right.
Battle calls.
These guys are
Nagarothi.
coming up through there. Gotcha.
Battle ready. Bloody murder. To destruction.
You guys there.
My blade hungers.
And there's that hell cannon. Ow! Wow! Holy shit!
Dark question. Make them bleed. Dark shards.
That hurt
Corsairs.
a lot.
As you say.
Eager for battle. Suffering for all. Attack! Onward to murder! Death
My
is
poor
coming.
feelings. Bunch of new features to moving, I always forget. Yeah.
Dreadlord! Dark shards! Cold-blooded
Really?
killers! With pleasure! Blood for Cain! Daruki! Forward!
Oh, it's because my
Death!
unit that was
Moving out.
blocking those
It
guys
is done! Kill them!
got freaking boxed out like really hard.
Dreadlord!
All right, Dreadlord,
Attack! Understood.
go get that freaking cannon.
Onward! Dark shards! Cold-blooded killers! The merciless host! Corsairs!
Yes.
Nagorothi!
There we go.
Dark shards! Orders understood!
You guys onto that.
Red spears!
And we got murderous at least, so that's nice.
Dark shards!
You shoot these
No
trolls.
mercy! Look forward! Enemy spells! Dark elves!
Oh, goes. Get away from me, trolls. Man on a mission. That mission is murder.
Druki, without question. Dread spears. Corsairs. We are ready. Dark shards. Dealers in death.
There we go.
On to slaughter. Corsairs.
How are you guys doing, anyways? Oh, hi. What the crap?
Lord of
Freaking
fear.
trolls rallied in the middle of the field, bastards.
Going. Carnage awaits. Dark shards.
Of course they did. Ugh. Ow. Oh, he's just basically a constant state of being knocked over, which is not useful. If he could actually attack, he'd be good to go.
Blood-drenched lord.
There we go. I've been trying to figure out why my modded Skyrim is crashing. Messed with the load order, did a bunch of other stuff, so there's no conflicts between the mods. It was fine, but still crashing. Turns out I installed a script extender wrong, and it was why it was crashing. Aha! That'll do it.
Dreadlord.
That will do it indeed.
Dread spears. Dealers in death. Eager for battle.
Just like stab that troll in the knee. Screw you.
Kill them.
Try to run away from me. Fuck you,
Tyrant.
bastard.
Death.
Death hand.
Oh, 3 hours wasted. The joys of modding.
Red spears.
I like it how the Chaos Dwarf crew is winning against me right now.
Corsairs. No survivors.
Shooting somebody in the back, dishonor. Do you really think we care? Being dark elves and all. They're dwarves. Oh, they're chaos dwarves, yeah. This is promotion action. Can beat this guy down to like no health. He's getting low, getting low. We want to finish the fight right before he is almost dead. So we have the best chance of... There we go. Just in case we can't get to him this turn, we want to make sure that he's low for next turn. You want one of those crossbows? My double barrel crossbow. Well, if nothing else, Particles, at least maybe you cleaned up some problems that you might have had later by, like, dicking with all that stuff. Of course, you may have also caused problems that you didn't have before, so I suppose there's that too. 116 kills on that Hell Cannon. Well, considering it hit one of my Dread Spears and knocked it to 50% health in a single shot. Yeah, that'll do it.
Black-hearted Dreadlord, malevolent Lord. Lord of Fear, Tyrant of Nagaroth.
Tyrant of Nagaroth.
Disengaging.
There we go. More slaves.
Acknowledged at last. Druki Lord.
So many freaking Chaos Rebellions.
Noble born.
They have their uses.
Hey, I Hellcats are hell. Indeed.
Cease your provocations.
There we go. My armor level up?
Dreadlord of Nagaroth.
You mean Linebreaker? Or Linebreaker or Sheathmaster? So Linebreaker gives melee attack and melee defense to my Dread Spears, Bleak Swords, and Blackheart Corsairs, Dark Shards, which is quite good. Because that, like, your melee attack and melee defense is a lot of how you survive in melee combat. So right now, my regular run-of-the-mill spearmen have 50 melee defense, which is a pretty big number for just a tier 1 unit. Which will allow them to survive long enough for the crossbows to do their job of killing everybody that they're fighting, essentially.
What now?
And Sheathmasters gives me more ammo, and then eventually gives me reload time reduction for Dark Shards as well, so... Alright.
The people are displeased.
Still at -8. Our corruption is, like, in the tank. We're at 37%. It's still going down because the Untainted is just so damn high. The Untainted! It's too damn high! Alright, well, I'm going to run the turn and go use the latrine. I will be right back. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll return in just a moment.